Type in heavensgate.com today, and you will load a website entirely frozen in the late 90s. The cosmic tiled background and flashing text read like a digital ghost town. But if you send an email to the webmaster, someone will actually reply. Compare that to a pair of unreleased 2008 Nike SB Dunks. Dubbed the Heavensgate sample, these sneakers recently sold at a high-end auction for thousands of dollars. Both of these objects trace back to March 1997, when authorities entered a quiet mansion in Rancho Santa Fe, California, and discovered 39 bodies inside. The members of the Heavensgate group had committed mass suicide. According to their own statements, they took this step to intentionally evacuate Earth and completely shed their human forms. They wanted to erase all ties to their earthly existence, yet they went to extreme lengths to curate a permanent physical and digital legacy that outlived them. To understand why, we have to look at the text of the website itself. It contains the group's literal instructions for what they called the Hale-Bopp marker, a cosmic event that would signal their departure. The theology began with two people, Marshall Applewhite and a nurse named Bonnie Nettles, who met in the early 1970s. This animation illustrates their hybrid theology. They took the end times from Christian eschatology and merged them directly with the ancient astronaut hypothesis, the idea that extraterrestrials visited Earth in the distant past. They believed the Earth was an overgrown garden, about to be recycled or spaded under. To survive, a chosen few needed to graduate to a higher evolutionary plane. They built the website to broadcast this warning. It functioned as a literal boarding pass and a recruitment tool for a planetary evacuation. When investigators found those 39 bodies, they noted a strict conformity. Every member wore identical black clothes, sported matching short haircuts, and had brand new black and white Nike Decades on their feet. This absolute uniformity was triggered by a specific crisis. In 1985, Bonnie Nettles died unexpectedly from cancer. Until that point, the group believed they would physically ascend from the Earth. Nettles' death left behind a physical body, forcing Applewhite to redefine their doctrine. He instructed the followers that the human body was merely a disposable container or vehicle. The members took extreme measures to break their earthly ties. They abandoned their families and adopted two-syllable alien names with a specific consonant pattern to replace their given identities. They eventually suppressed their human biology altogether. Applewhite and several other male members traveled to Mexico for surgical castration, seeking to entirely eliminate their earthly physical urges. The identical haircuts, the black clothes, and the matching Nike shoes served a highly specific function. They were a physical mechanism used to erase individual humanity and turn the members into interchangeable vehicles. In the spring of 1997, Comet Hale-Bopp became visible in the night sky. Applewhite asserted that a concealed extraterrestrial spaceship was trailing directly behind the comet, waiting to pick up their liberated souls. The group executed their mass suicide in highly methodical, staggered shifts over 3 days. They recorded farewell tapes, looking into camera to state they were dying joyfully. But the plan contained a glaring anomaly: a man named Rio D'Angelo, the sole surviving member of the group. D'Angelo did not simply back out. He was explicitly ordered by the group to survive the event. His job was to film the macabre aftermath with a camcorder and to maintain their website for the public. A world-ending event cannot be historicized without a living witness to document it. The cult absolutely required a survivor to carry the message forward. The word apocalypse derives from a Greek root that literally translates to an uncovering or a revelation, not simply total destruction. Heaven's Gate engineered their own destruction to serve exactly this purpose. Their tragic end was designed to be a deliberate revelation to those left behind. Human Potsby Dunk Sneakers, a group whose entire existence was dedicated to absolute spiritual detachment, ended up generating highly sought-after material artifacts. Escaping human existence is a literal impossibility. History always demands a witness, and the physical debris we attempt to leave behind will forever anchor us to the earth.